Hi guys, hello and welcome to Trades into Reverie from Faceless Guy, episode 64D. Please like and subscribe, and please boycott, divest, and sanction and isolate Israel for its war crimes, its occupation of the Palestinian territories, namely the East Jerusalem, the Gaza Strip, the Golan Heights, and the West Bank. I think the Golan Heights as well, but definitely the other three. Since 1967, occupied by Israel, and this occupation is and has been condemned by most countries in the world, including my own country, Germany, which also advocates for Germany advocates for a two-state solution on the borders of pre-1967, and wants that a Palestinian state exists in the West Bank, the Gaza Strip, and East Jerusalem. I think that's the official position, official opinion by the German government and most other governments in the world. I personally think a one-state solution is more likely to happen, because for a two-state solution you would need to remove roughly 500,000 Israeli settlers, illegal settlers from the West Bank, and this would probably not be good for the peaceful living. For anyone peacefully living together in the region, it would probably not be good to forcefully remove 500,000 Israeli settlers from the West Bank. I think for one state solution to eventually work one day, there definitely needed to be reparations from Israel towards the Palestinian people, which suffered under the apartheid state, under the occupation. And there need to be a right to return for the Palestinian refugees, which were expelled in the last 75 years. And there need to be accountability for war criminals from both sides, to build up some kind of trust. And this all takes, of course, a long while. And I think the best way to reach this, because in the moment Israel holds all the power, they have the power to stop the bombing of the Gaza Strip. And I think there need to be international pressure from many countries in the world to force this peace upon the Israelis and save the Palestinians from being murdered. Right now in the Gaza Strip, and also before October 7th last year, before this current iteration of the violence started, there was also already many Palestinians suffering and being killed, arrested without any charge, and other criminal things going on for a long while. So, yeah. And something else, it is stupid to assume that anti-Zionism is the same or in any way similar to anti-Semitism. Anti-Semitism is a stupid, disgusting hatred towards the Jewish people, which doesn't have any basis in reality. And anti-Zionism is just like being against the Zionist project, which was by its own founders mostly they just wanted to colonize Palestine. There was no religious argument by them for this. They just used religion as a justification for their colonial desires, and that's pretty much I think proven and common knowledge, and many historians agree with me on this. It's the early Zionists only wanted to colonize Palestine, and they could have also, they thought also about choosing other places in the world to colonize and create the Jewish state, but they choose Palestine because then the British supported this. I think there are good videos about the history, and there are good, much more intelligent and smarter people talking about this than me. There is this wonderful, beautiful, interesting debate which happened a few months ago, I think, between Norm Finkelstein and two other historians, which were very interesting, and also Destiny. But Destiny, who cares about Destiny? He's just a I don't know, dumb YouTuber who thinks he's smart. But there were 3 historians. I think it was on Lex Friedman's show. If you Google Lex Friedman debate Israel, you should find it. Maybe I even have a link in the description. It's 6 hours long. I watched the reaction from Hassan Abi, and it was very interesting. But whether you watch the original video or the reaction of Hassan Abi, it is very interesting, and they talk about many aspects of this of the history, and they are very knowledgeable and much more than MB, which I ever could be. But yeah, enough about this. Let's start with the video. Episode 64D, 1 to 3. We are leaving now the catacombs.
To end up in a place like this.
Did we lose them? I know I've lost the strength to walk.
Not another step, see?
Ah, Crow. So it is definitely not Crow who is MC. Maybe, I mean, I'm not, I mean, he's definitely not Crow, of course, but let's see. Okay, give me a moment. I just had to make the one thing in front of my window down so there's no sun reflection. Okay, let's see. I make a picture. Maybe that's even a good thumbnail. But yeah, it's not Crow Armbrust. Okay, let's continue.
Crow Armbrust.
Figured you'd know who I am if you took my old alias.
Indeed I do. Though I had thought the unrest in Jirai would keep you occupied for longer than it apparently did.
It's dicey over there, but it's nothing Stark can't handle for now. Can't beat knowing friends have got your back when shit hits the fan. You feel me?
I assume you knew we'd show up?
Who is he? This wasn't in the plan. One wrong coincidence, and we might have delivered you to him instead. We only ruled him out because he hasn't gone by sea since the Civil War.
So, are you here to stake your claim on the letter? Or are you seeking compensation for the damages I've dealt under its use?
You kidding? I could die of shame thinking of all the stunts I pulled back then. Even seeing your mask, I get the sudden urge to smash it to pieces!
Really? When my mask is so much more tasteful.
You think you can pull it off now, but trust me, you're gonna look back and wish you never did.
I'll take your words to heart. Now stand down.
No point. I bought all the time I was looking for.
It was never about that he defeats him all by himself. You will see. You will see.
Crow? Why are you here?
I knew you weren't that sea.
We tarried far too long, it would seem.
We'll catch up later. Let's take this crew down first.
You won't be taking another step.
You won't have that mask on for—
Okay, moment. I play as Crow, and so okay. So I have to defeat my own group. I think I was very like, oh my god, no, that's impossible. They are so strong. That was my, I think, one of my first thoughts. And I still think, I mean, and you see also the health of my Rean, and so it is going up. So it is more than it normally would ever be, like 100,000 or so, or 80,000 or whatever, but much more than it actually is in reality. which is always a little bit funny to see, especially if you play the character yourself just a moment ago, and know how much health he has. But let's see. Let's do it.
Long.
Ready to face me?
You had best be prepared.
Yeah, I have to reduce health a certain amount. I see it. You can go on. I kept it there for a while so I can. I don't know. Maybe cut it out and put it into the corner as an extra layer, but that's too much effort. Now come on. I have seen it. I have seen it. Let's do it.
My power hour!
I refuse.
As your strength.
You have
Yeah,
my thanks.
I guess I paused in between and I already died a few times and then I am a little bit frustrated. But yeah, I mean, they're very strong.
Lammy, here!
You're not bad.
Spirit. My mind.
Yes, the Esper will.
No! I'm here for you!
Thank you.
I said I'd keep her safe.
Divine shield.
That's when I discovered the Divine Shield. That is quite good. It's an area support thing where you, people around users get like perfect protection for I think one round.
I shall! It's me!
Lammy!
On guard.
How shall we play?
Divine shield.
My turn!
I misjudged you.
I was frustrated. In this moment.
It's me!
I'm not sure how many episodes I will make with 64, 64 D, E, B, F, G, G, H. I don't know.
I shall!
I mean, probably not too many. Maybe 3 more at maximum.
That was close!
Appreciate it.
This wasn't easy.
Lammy!
I'm dead.
I said
Sorry!
I'd keep her safe.
We try. Recon the enemies. You see, I think I already reckoned them before. And I'm in such a moment. I'm always very frustrated. But I mean, later it's much better. Later all of my characters are much better, I think. But yeah, at the time I was very. I mean, maybe in 20 episodes I will also look back at what I mean, like, oh, it was so so easy at the time. Now it's so difficult. I'm not sure. Maybe.
You won't be taking another step.
You won't have that mask on for long.
Ready to face me?
You had best be prepared.
Slayer.
They're all Esperek, like 4 Espereks behind one another. I should have made an order maybe, like increasing the critical damage. Oh, I did. Okay, that's good.
Welcome!
Very smart of me.
Arcus active.
I think my hope was to defeat them before Rean can make the spirit unification and become much stronger.
I'm here for you!
And don't worry, I will not always have a 5-minute long introduction where I speak about the entire politics in the Middle East, what I believe. But sometimes I have to speak out my mind and clear up some things. So people don't. I mean, so people know that I am when I So people know where I stand. That's important for me. So if that's all over, if the genocide is over, which I hope is soon, that and I would then start talking about this, so people don't. I mean, in such a situation, people might have thought, "Oh, he is just talking about this because now it's like popular." But I don't care how popular my opinion is. I think it's the right one, and that's why I do all of this out of deep conviction to the because I'm convinced that the Palestinian people deserve statehood, that they deserve liberty, dignity, freedom, and equality, and that Israel is committing these terrible crimes. And if you don't like this, that I say this, then then go away and watch some other videos. There are enough videos probably where people talk about how terrible terrorists or whatever else you want to hear the Palestinian people are, which they are not, of course. But if you want to hear it, go to I don't know, listen to I forgot the stupid name, but there are some debates on Piers Morgan's show between Norm Finkelstein and some other people, and mostly the other people are if it's about Israel and Palestine, very stupid idiots which say how terribly bad and they are terrorists and Israel just defends itself. And so if you want to hear this, then go there and watch it. But yeah, don't complain if I have a different opinion.
Arcus activate!
It's my
I think Rabbi Shmuli or so is one of them, and if I find other name, I also tell you.
I refuse.
As your strength.
On it.
Lammy!
On guard.
Something with Dershowitz, Alan Dershowitz or something like this. He is also one of those idiots who come to Piers Morgan's show and debate Norm Finkelstein on this, and they are just very racist and in my opinion very openly racist about the how they see Palestinian people.
Divine shield.
My turn!
This is tough.
Can I now see what happens?
Not bad.
What kind of loser gets beaten by their copycat?
Hey, I ain't lost yet. Rean, let's take it up a notch.
Got it.
Do what you can, Thor.
Next episode, 1, 2, 3.